A lot of the candidates have different specific plans on the war in Iraq and how to end the war. What do you feel is the Democratic Party's national stance on this war to communicate it to the American people?
Well, I'm going to leave that to the candidates. I think each candidate's responsible for laying out their own plan. So I don't want to lay out an eighth plan. I try not to insert myself into the campaign, and so generally after debates I don't comment on the issues because people assume that I'm therefore commenting on the candidates.
If like the average American says, we want an end to this war for the Democratic Congress and the war is still not over, what do you feel from the Democratic Party? What in general is their stance on the war in Iraq?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. Every single one of the Democrats running for president has a plan to get us out of Iraq and wants to do it quickly. Every single candidate running for president on the Republican side, with the exception of Ron Paul, who's a libertarian, wants to stay in Iraq. It's pretty clear. Every one of the Republicans thought it was a good idea to veto the president's our health care bill. Everybody on the Democratic side thought we ought to have a health care bill that covers all our kids. They all thought it was a great idea to pardon Scooter Libby. We'd like to end the culture of Republican corruption. So there's some really clear differences between every single person on that stage tonight and every single person on the Republican stage. But as far as commenting on individual candidates' plan to get out of Iraq, I don't think I should do that.
Now, what does the Democratic Congress plan to do in the future on very important issues to put them through and challenge the president?
Well, the truth of the matter is, you're not going to end the war in Iraq until we have a Democratic president, because the president has consistently vetoed the plans that we did pass. Now the minority in the Senate, the Republicans in the Senate, are preventing us from even bringing those plans up for a vote. So the conclusion is you can't get out of Iraq until you have a Democrat in the White House.